What's up guys, it's me, Kikochio. I'm here today for another type of video. You know, this one is gonna be, my Pokemon Scarlet and Violet review. That's right guys, we here today just to review this game because I haven't actually thought about it. I played this game, you know, when it launched and I had this game, but I never thought about like reviewing it, you know. I just played this game as it came out, and then I just moved on with my life. And the idea and thought just came to me because I just, you know, checked my Instagram and I just realized, oh, last time I posted there was 1 year ago. Right, that's right, and that's why I picked up the game today, guys. Again, revisiting my save file. As you can see, guys, I'm revisiting my save file. I haven't touched for a year because I was playing other games. I was busy with my YouTube channel. I was doing YouTube channel, other Let's Plays, guys. You guys know me. But we're here just to revisit this game one last time, guys. Gudra, get out of the picture. I'm trying to make a video, Gudra. Gudra is the Pokemon who always wants to get all the fucking spotlight. Get out of here. Gudra, you got pretty cocky, Gudra, ever since I gave you the curse moveset. Now she's gotten pretty cocky, but it's okay, guys. These are the main team and party members I used throughout this entire playthrough. My Gudra is just so awesome with curse. Then we have Luxray. You can see Luxray, my Pikachu, my Haxorus, very cool, one of my best party members, and Typhlosion there. They're all sleeping, Palmod because it's late, and they're all shiny, guys. Most importantly, guys. Alright, so yeah, let's talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and their DLC. Yeah guys, you guys probably think that I'm gonna be here and overhype this game and be like, oh yeah, this is just awesome, can't we still got it? Wrong. This game disappoints me, okay? I'm disappointed. Even though I beat the game, I played the DLC, I did all of it. I caught large shinies, I did all of that. I'm still disappointed. I'm disappointed in a way that I'm never, guys, and I'll repeat, I'm never gonna delete this save file. Okay guys, I'm never gonna start a new save file because the pacing is just outrageous, guys. It's outrageous. I can't do it. Okay, it would actually affect my mental health if I would actually start a new playthrough to Scarlet and Violet. Guys, I can't do it. So I'm still gonna play this game, guys. I'm still gonna play it, but I'm never gonna like start a new game. I'm gonna play on my save file right now with my OP Pokemon all over leveled, all too strong. Okay, you know, and I just don't care. Okay, because this game is that disappointing, you know. But at this point I'd rather just go back and take Pokemon Ruby or Leaf Green or some of the early Game Boy Advance Pokemon games and just play these games. Okay, I get so lazy sometimes. I don't even want to pick Scarlet and Violet, but it does has a special place. And guys, you know, I never paid a cent. I never paid no money for this game because I'll say that you guys who actually purchased this game, you guys got scammed. Okay. Or you just like to be ripped off because this game was way too expensive. But I don't care. So I play a game right now. It sucks, but you know I never paid for it, so I really don't give a shit. And yeah, this is the DLC content, guys. By the way, I'm just showing you my favorite parts of this game, and you know you can tell this game isn't that good because this video is also not that long, right? Yeah, so I'm showing you some stuff from the DLC because not everyone got the DLC. So guys, if you buy the DLC, this is what you get to do. You get to battle some more waifus, some more Pokemon waifus. You get to battle them, okay? And that's it. Now we gotta show you what else you get. But yeah, it's a disappointment, guys. A game, and then they release 2 DLCs instead of just packing all of this in one game. Just release it. They always do it later, and they just want us to fork over money. And this is just fucked up, guys. It is just fucked up. Like I said, I'm disappointed. I'm never gonna play this game again. There are so many things they could have done better. You know, they could have released this game sooner. They could have implemented better things. You know. Alright, and I know why this game. I know why Scarlet and Violet is the way it is. I know why. It's because of those who play. You know, many want to also forget about Pokemon. They don't want to forget. They want to forget about the hype. They want to forget that there used to be a Pokemon mania. Guys, this is something I actually cannot forget. But yeah, crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. Really crazy. But yeah, as we just hear, I'm just telling you guys, I didn't like that game all too much. I played through it. I did all of it. You know. Yeah. And that's it. You know. We did this little fight there. I like the addition of the Pokemons they added. Not every new Pokemon, but the new Pokemon you guys added with, you know, all these different stats like Palmot. Just being able to use Revival Blissing, which is awesome because you can give it the Lapidary, so it can actually use Revival Blissing twice. And if you have a Pokemon who has like a setup moveset, then you basically won the whole you won the whole match, right? The whole battle. Alright, so yeah, what could they have done to improve this game? They could have added more maps. I know this game has 3 maps. I know this, bro. I know they have 3 maps. They could have added 1 more. Okay, why not? This misses, if you ask me, in my opinion, a map is missing. And yeah, I don't know. I also don't really know, but you know, you know, it also looks like Game Freak doesn't really know what to do anymore with the games. You know, we also need to talk about the next games they want to release, and they're not, and you know, they're gonna do a lot of stuff they did in this game, and they're gonna do this in the next game. And at this point, I'm out of here. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit, guys. But they're all their favorite games, and you guys are hyped. And how are you guys hyped about Scarlet and Violet? How is this hype? How is this hype, bro? You know, and I'm talking about to myself. I also used to be hyped when the base game dropped. I used to be hyped and all, but after the first DLC came, and then the second one, I was just like, you know what, guys, they're gonna do this over and over and over and over again. And they can, because there's some of you guys, they still gonna buy these crappy ass games. But guys, stop buying these crappy ass games. Okay, you like buying these crappy ass games, and that's why we always never gonna get great games, guys. And that's why I'm never gonna go back and play this game like and start a new save file like many expect me to do, want me to do. Yeah, just start over, just get a new save file, start over, the Pokemon trainer, get the 8 badges. Nah, man, I'm good. Nah, man, I'm really good, man. You know, as far as an RPG, you know, guys, there's way better. I know Pokemon is well known, and they the company who has the most bread, right? But that don't mean that the games have to be good, guys. And all these big heads, guys. You gotta think, all these big heads like Pokemon Game Freak and Rockstar, all these big heads, video game heads who make these games, they've been there, guys. They've been here for a while, man. For 10 years, for 20 years. They've been here for so many years, guys. That's enough. You know, they already showed us in the past that they can make great games. I give you guys that. And then the modern bullshit, you'll just do the bare minimum, or sometimes you just do garbage. You throw garbage because you know it sells. Right? Am I right? Or is somebody gonna kill me? Some fanboys gonna kill me. Trying to defend this garbage bullshit. Okay. And that's why it's time for new developers who make video games. They're gonna make great RPGs because they're not as known as Atlas. Atlas wasn't as known, you know, and that's why Atlas, compared to Game Freak, made a great RPG, like really great. It shows an RPG doesn't have to be that long. You know, it doesn't have to have a very long story, very much cutscene. Fuck all the bullshit, man. Stop making this game, especially if it's an RPG, because RPG, you can have so much playtime on an RPG without this story mode bullshit garbage or everything. You know, the DLC didn't have almost nothing. You just added Pokemon that used to be already there, man. Don't go fuck yourself, man. You think I don't see this, man? You don't even fucking care. I know you guys wanted me to show some more stuff. Yeah, you haven't shown all the fights. You haven't shown. I don't give a fuck, man. It's not even worth showing, man. I don't want to even see this anymore. That's why, guys. I'm just gonna show you Nimona. Me here fighting Nimona. This is really great, guys. You can also enjoy the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very cool. Yeah, the soundtrack is very cool, you know. And this battle in Nimona, I'm happy they made the female rival. That's good. That's good. Why have you guys done this sooner? I mean, they did it in the exact way because we think the guy who rival is the female, but that's what I'm talking about, guys. The soundtrack is good, and that's where you're gonna get points. Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet has great. We gonna talk about the good stuff also. Just like real quick, so we got this out of the way. It has great soundtrack. It has great graphics. For me, it's enough. You know, it's enough. But there's probably still some who gonna complain about the graphics. For me, that was great. Okay, did it good stuff with auto battle. The game all in all is great, guys. And I heard many of you guys say that the game kept crashing and crashing and crashing. You know, it happens. It happens. But if you ask me, guys, to be honest, it didn't happen to me all that much, all too much. And I've over 100 hours playtime, guys. It didn't happen all too much. And other Nintendo Switch games also crashes, guys, sometimes. So it's the hardware. It's not the game, it's the hardware. This game was probably made so it can function on the Switch 2. Okay? Much rather than the Switch 1. You know, so you're bashing the games for the wrong reason, but it doesn't matter because the game is trash. But that's like a trend you guys do. You guys should say it on everything. You know, when it's not great. Isn't the soundtrack great? And I'm sorry, Typhlosion had to do it to you. Nimona, he had to destroy you with a rep. This was just great, guys. It was great. And I'm like, you know, guys, it's just the way the video game state is. So after this review, after you guys watch this review, and if I ever come back, you know, if I ever get my hands on the newest copies of Pokemon, I'm gonna make a review again. And guys, I'm gonna tell you already now, it's not gonna be an improvement, so don't have no high expectations. I'm gonna go into the next Game Freak, whatever games you guys after releasing this, guys. This is Gen 9. This is Gen 9, guys. This is Gen 9. Is this supposed to be Gen 9? Is it supposed to be Gen 9? It feels more like a Gen 6. It feels more like the Pokemon games you should have released, you know, with the lacking stuff. It does, you know. The game feels like it's just halfway there. You know, and it doesn't change if you have both copies, Scarlet and Violet. This is how I felt playing it. I still played it, guys, because I grew up with this series, guys. I played this game since Pokemon Gold and Silver, so you cannot blame me. You cannot point fingers at me, man. Okay, you know, but this was one game that disappointed me. Not just this one, there are other video games that disappointed me, but this one. You know, and then yeah, there's some great things you can do. You can fly with Koraidon. You know, this is very cool. You unlock it way later, but it doesn't matter. You can fly around, you can see the map. This is great. And I'm like, Game Freak, why haven't you not added this feature early game? You know, right at the get-go. You know, you could have done this. You know, when you unlock this, guys, DLC. This is DLC, guys, you know, and this is the DLC map, you know, just showing you real quick. So yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If it would be only about the soundtrack, you guys would go have a 9 out of 10. But since it's also about gameplay and wanting to improve from previous series, you gotta go get 4 less. But yeah, guys, why am I talking here so long? I'm gonna actually go Google the score some of y'all gave. It has a 2.9 rating. Metacritic gave it a 72, and IGN gave it a 6 out of 10. It is pretty accurate, guys. It is accurate. It is accurate. All right. It is accurate. This game is probably is a 6 out of 10 or 72%. It is. It really is. It really is. And this is just garbage, guys. I don't want the Pokemon game to be just 70%, okay? Especially something for the Switch, guys. And guys, I don't even know what to play on the Switch. If it wasn't for Pokemon, I don't even know if I would have a Switch. But my case is different. I also own the PlayStation. On the PlayStation you get to play a lot of games. They also port it on the Switch. So if I only would have had a Switch, then of course I would get all the great games for the Switch. But since I have a PlayStation, I play all of this on the PlayStation. So there's only Pokemon actually left for me, and then that's all we have. And I'm like, what the fuck, really? All these anticipations and stuff. All the Pokemon who didn't made it and stuff, and you guys really don't give a shit, But I do care. But I'm just telling you, Game Freak, I'm done. I'm out, Game Freak. I'm out. For me, it's just not enough. You're maybe gonna get some to just return some Pokemon that been there, but for me, not. I wanted way more from this game. I wanted this game to be more fast-paced, but it seems the more and more games you release, the slower you make them. And I'm like, what the fuck? You gonna make the new casual buyers, think that the peak is yet to come, and that's bullshit. So this gotta stop, guys. This really gotta stop, and you guys never gonna stop. Okay, and now guys, I'm just gonna show you a whole bunch of compilation, before I'm gonna end this video. My honorable mention of shiny Pokemon I found. There you go, guys. We found the Lixy. Honorable mention of shiny Pokemon I found way more. Guys, I caught almost 200 shiny Pokemon. Okay, almost 200. At a certain point I stopped because after 200 I got bored, But I did it because that's the post cake, guys. The post cake is not really there, guys. They didn't even make the Pokemon Emerald stuff. They could have done this, or they could have done the Ruby Sapphire version where you just have one battle tower, but to go play online with a lot of guys who want to report you to have, if you have a full team of shiny Pokemon because they think you're cheating, as if I could not actually get all the shinies by myself. Some bullshit like this, guys. Seriously, guys, seriously, this is some serious garbage, and catching the shinies actually poses a problem. Damn, man, watching all of this, man, just makes me happy. Love Fountain. And yeah, guys, of course, not all my shinies are here, not all my shiny reactions are here. If you guys want to see all my shiny Pokemon I found, just click my Instagram link. It's linked in my bio of YouTube. Just look at my YouTube post, my Instagram account. You'll find it, and you can watch all my shiny Pokemon I found if you want to. You don't have to do it. Here we really just show honorable mentions and stuff, and many videos I don't have them anymore. I deleted them already. I would have to go download them. But then again, guys, I'm showing you a fair amount. Guys, how funny it is. If I would just be here and just react. As if I'm watching them for the first time, but you guys know it's bullshit. We did it! We put it fun! This is fully fun! Oh no, this is not even Flareon. This is how is this called? I don't even know. Oh my god, there's a shiny, guys! See guys, we found it! This is shiny! We did it! The shiny! I can't believe it! This is all the game has to offer! This is all the game knows! Remember, my Lixy is also shiny! You found a shiny? I bet you're cheating! Using cheating when you play Pokemon, you cheater! Fucking cheater, fuck you, cheater! Oh my god. How many shinies until they come? It's just go on and on, guys. Like I said, guys, I found I just did this, guys. After I was done with this story, everything, I did all the DLC stuff. I just did this, guys, because I just don't give a fuck, guys. I really don't care. It doesn't fucking matter, you know. Yeah. Yep, that's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You don't get oh, Lapras, and then we found Lapras. That's of course, that's just awesome. And Garchomp, I cannot even tell like what's shiny Garchomp, what's not. I cannot actually. I was happy finding Lapras. Lapras was one of my last shiny Pokemons I actually ever found. You can tell. After I found Lapras, I didn't give a fuck anymore. And another shiny, guys. Another shiny. This Torkoal, I found this as well. I think I was not even hunting. Oh, I was hunting it. It's the outbreak. I did the outbreak method. The outbreak method is great, you know. Yeah, they did good stuff. But like I said, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet gonna lose first, mostly for being slow-paced. So slow-paced, it's just not good, man. It's just not good. You can't do this, guys. You can't make this game so slow-paced. This breaks my heart, you know. And then lack of content, you're gonna lose another point for this. The lack of content is just outrageous, okay? You're gonna also lose a point for making us wait so long, okay? This is unacceptable. I cannot accept it. Okay, so guys, you can't say nothing, you cannot hate on me, you know, you cannot tell me somebody who just hypes the shit, be like, yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it was great, I loved every moment, it was awesome. No, I made this review so you guys can actually like shut your mouth about me, because I'm not defending this game. I said it has some good stuff, like soundtrack, some funny stuff you have to do, but me personally, I would never buy it at full price. And I never did, so I don't regret playing it. I'm like, it's good, but I would never buy it, and it makes me sad. It makes me angry because some of you guys gonna buy these games, and you're gonna buy the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Because you get some shinies, you can throw some shinies in there. Let's give them a shiny charm. Let's give them an EXP charm. Let's put some charm to make this easy game even easier, right? You know, knowing type of thing. The Pokemon, it becomes easy by default because all you need to know is type advantage. So once you figure that out, man, who's gonna stop you? What you gonna do, man? Yeah, man. And guys, I'm done anyway. I'm done. That's it, guys. That's it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We should not have made this video that long. We have made it longer. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm done. I'm never gonna make a video about this again. I'm never gonna post the bullshit gameplay of this again. It's just the only time just to show you guys that I own this game, that I did it. I did all of this. I had all these Pokemon. I did all of this, and I'm gonna go now, guys. I'm done. So if you guys enjoyed, liked it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna leave. It's been awesome. I had my fun, but this game is not as good as I wanted, and that's why it's a bad game. I would not recommend buying this game at full price, but if you really like RPG and Pokemon, then go grab it and give it a chance, you know, but I don't think so. So yeah, if you watch all the way, you guys are awesome, and with that being said, catch you guys later, and later then.